Hello my lovely friends, my name is Ava. Happy October. Here are some witch romances. So on my channel you can find a lot of paranormal romance recommendations. I've got paranormal in general, I've got alien, I've got vampires, I've got werewolf recs. I have a lot of different recommendation videos when it comes to paranormal romances. I have yet to film a witch one. So here are some romance books with witches in them as a love interest. The first one that I have is one of my favorites. We have Blood Moon by Gillian Graves. This is a special edition, and there's also this special edition underneath it. I'm covering it up because her boobs are full on out. It's stunning. The back has this magical potion that she drinks. Anyway, so this one is great. Our heroine is the witch, and our hero, if you couldn't tell from the cover, is a vampire. The heroine runs and owns this magical bar for magical creatures. In this world that Gillian Graves has written, they're paranormal creatures, but humans don't know about them, so they're a secret. And she's losing some of her business to this big nightclub that opened up across the street, and she's not feeling the greatest at the moment because of that. She goes to her friend's party for like magical creatures and drinks this potion that makes her get a little frisky, okay? And there she meets our hero, who is a vampire, and they have a grand old night together, okay? She's feeling so good after it. Like, that was a great night. She ends up finding out that that vampire is the manager to the club that is taking her business. She's like, oh, hell no. The moment the vampire saw her, he was smitten. He's like, you're mine. I really like you. And she's like, no, like you're ruining my livelihood. And he's like, it's just work. Like, can't you separate work and a relationship? And she's like, no, I can't. Anyway, this one is so fun, so hot. There's this one scene in the nightclub. The nightclub is closed, and they have mirrors on the ceiling. You can't see a vampire's reflection. So they're doing the do on the floor of the nightclub, and she can like see in the mirror, and like you can't see him. Like, that scene was so hot, so hot. This is also Grumpy Sunshine, where the heroine is the grump and the hero's the sunshine. It's just great overall. I loved our heroine in this one. Trrist or Treat is my next one, perfect for October, the spooky season. So our heroine is set to marry her fiance, who is a vampire. She's a witch. She comes from a long line of witches, and on her wedding day, it is not her fiance that walks down the aisle. Instead, it's her fiance's father. He's the biggest, baddest vampire ruler. Anyway, he's like, you're marrying me instead. And she's obviously not happy about this, so it's like fiance's dad, paranormal romance. He's a vampire, she's a witch. Like, their people don't really cohabitate at all, so trying to figure out all that. But yeah, she's forced to marry him because he's like, my men can kill all your people, all the witches right now. They're scoped out over here, so my vampire men can kill all these witches if you don't marry me. And so she's forced to marry him. But yeah, she does fall in love with him. I have two books by Lillian Lark. Lillian Lark writes amazing monster paranormal romances. So the first one is Deceived by the Gargoyles. Our heroine is a witch. She's been trying to find like companionship and her mate, and she goes on a blind date with this man and ends up kind of like falling for him, not knowing there is kind of like a catch when it comes to dating him. He actually already has two male mates back at home, and all three of them are gargoyles. So when they meet on their dates, he has like a human camouflage kind of form. Anyway, she did not know what she signed up for, and so it's about the other two gargoyles trying to like win her over and court her as well, and have her join like their family. I also have Ensnared by the Werewolf by Lillian Lark, which is a very short novella. Deceived by the Gargoyles is a full-length book. It starts out with our heroine running away from something scary in the woods, running for her life, but it's actually our hero who's a werewolf, and he, I think, came to the heroine for help to break this curse that has been put on him, and through her trying to help him, he finds out that that is his fated mate. Anyway, that's a short little novella that was really fun. I also have Spookily Yours by Jennifer Chipman. This one, even though the cover looks really cute, it's also really hot. Jennifer Chipman can write some spice. So our heroine is a witch, and she thinks she finds a familiar in this cat that she adopts. But the cat is actually a cursed demon prince, and she has to help him break the curse, and they end up falling for each other. I loved the witchy aspects in here. Her sister was great. They were both witches. This was just a fun, good old time. Perfect for October season. Charming Your Dad by Sarah Blue was a fun one. The heroine is a witch, and in this world, humans don't know about paranormal creatures. So her boyfriend, she finds out that he has been cheating on her. She can't really get revenge magically wise because she's already had like 3 strikes against her for using magic on a human by like the witch council, I guess. So she's like, dang, I can't get revenge on him with like magic. What can I do? She finds out that his father is coming into town. She's never met his dad. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna seduce his dad. That's gonna be my revenge. She doesn't know that the dad is actually a very, very, very powerful demon. The son doesn't know. No one knows. Very powerful demon, and he clocks a switch the moment that he sees her. Like, oh, that's a witch. Anyway, they end up actually falling for each other. She falls for her ex's dad, who she planned to just like seduce and have fun with and like show off in front of the son or whatever. But no, they actually end up falling for each other. So I loved the witch aspects in here, and the demon part was so cool. The Demon Court by Emma Hamm is the first book in her kind of like 7 Deadly Sins kind of series. The hero of this one, I think, is the god of lust in all intents and purposes. Anyway, our heroine is a witch, and she has been kind of raised and brought up to seduce the god of lust and take him down. That's been her life's work. That's what she's grown up knowing that she's going to do. Lust doesn't know this, obviously, and the moment that he sees her, he cannot help but be entranced by her because she is not swayed by his power. So just but from lust existing in the world and being next to someone, he influences the people around him. So he gives off this like vibe, this essence that makes other people very lustful, and she's having no reaction. He's like, what? Think kind of like Bella from Twilight, like I can't read your mind type of thing. So he's very intrigued by this, and he does get lured in, and that's all I'll say. Another novella is How to Woo a Warrior Orc by January Bell. If you want something cozy and sweet with some spice, I recommend this one. Our hero works at our heroine's bakery. She's a witch. You can like see her like spelling some cupcakes. She's a witch, owns this witch bakery in this witchy town. He's an orc who is helping her back in the kitchen, and they may or may not realize that they are fated mates. It's a very short, very cute, cozy, and very spicy. If you're wanting a longer read, you have Raven Song by TJ Klune. It's the second book in this series. This whole series, there's 4 books, are about wolf shifters. They're MM romances. First one is Wolf Song. You met these characters in book number 1, but this one, specifically Raven Song, is about one of those wolf shifters we met in book number 1, and his kind of like, will they, won't they, horrible timing romance with this witch that lives in the town as well. And I can't spoil it, but like this whole series, fantastic, so good. If you've not read this series yet, it's perfect for this like fall season. And the last one that I have is another novella that's a little darker. This is Incubus Summoned. This one, very, very short. The heroine accidentally summons this incubus man, has her wicked way with him. Okay, she's a witch, and she, accidentally summons this incubus. If you don't know, incubus is the male version of a succubus. So if you want a spicy good time with with a demon and a witch, go ahead and pick this one up. Anyways, there you have it. Those were some witch romances for you. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books or if you plan to. And if you don't feel like commenting anything else, you can leave me any type of witch related emoji in the comment section down below. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all soon in my next one. Bye y'all.
Oh, and I keep finding dog ears that you left in my books. Miss your hate, can I just crash over? Guess you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted stripes on your